Welcome everybody to Brockton High football. This is playoff football this afternoon. I'm Miles Jackson along with my partner Brian Madden here at Rocky Marciano Stadium in the first round of the Massachusetts MIAA playoffs here in Brockton, Massachusetts. And Brian, Brockton coming in here at 4-3. The Newton North Tigers coming in here at 3-4. And you can throw the records out because these two teams are definitely rivals in basketball as well as football.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They've battled for many years, and it's always entertaining games. I just want to say that Brockton comes in, like you said, at 4-3 in the playoff in the South sectional bracket, and they got a hill to climb. They'll go ahead and knock out Newton North. I think they'll get this game today, and then they'll face Franklin more than likely next, trying to make it to the Final Four.
Now, pretty exciting game last week against New Bedford. Brockton knocked off undefeated New Bedford, and it was quite an emotional game on both sides. Watterson had a touchdown. Navon Reed received a touchdown. Medeiros was instrumental. It was a 15-8 score, and all the scoring was done in the, I believe, in the second quarters. Nothing in the second half. It was a defensive battle, and it was down to the wire until Watterson intercepted a pass when New Bedford was trying to drive for that final drive with only a minute or two left in the ball game.
Yeah, and controversy, with that call against
Legary.
Yeah. Where they said that he punched the player, and it was a wrong call. They picked the wrong player, and it wasn't even a punch. It was a punch, but there was a punch to knock the ball out. He was thrown out of the game, and would have been suspended for this game as well had the AD looked at the replay and reversed the call.
Yeah, and that was early in the football game. I believe that was in the first quarter, I believe, that Legare got thrown out, but Brockton was able to prevail, play together as a team, and get the win.
Yes, and they do play as a team, as next man up, just like the Patriots.
Yeah, and kudos go out to Coach Colombo going in that in halftime and getting his players mentally focused. Don't worry about what the refs are doing. Don't worry about what the New Bedford players were doing, because it was a very scrappy ball game, and he did a nice job calming his players down going into that second half.
Yes.
And we just started to kick off. Newton North will receive it first.
Number 1.
Yep, that's Kagani.
Here we go.
Number 1, Alesso Kagani with the kickoff return.
Yeah, put your seatbelts on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Because Miles and I, we've been butchering names for a lot of years.
I got to give Mad Dog Matt credit. He has a knack for pronouncing those names pretty well. But please forgive us if we botch up any names this afternoon here at Rocky Marciano Stadium, playing on Armand Colombo Field. And the Tigers come out with 4 receivers, man in motion, and they hand it off right away to the fullback. And he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, possibly a gain of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, good job there by Archie Wadnati. Way to take him down quickly for a loss.
And it looks like
he made one on a play.
Number 16, Andrew Landry, is the starting quarterback for the Newton North Tigers. And he's a senior. Landry hands it off again to number 8, Evan Thompson. And he gets a nice little carry there. But it'll be third down and about, third down about 3 or 4 yards to go for a first down.
And good tackle by, gang tackle by the Boxers defense. to stop him from getting the first down. There's a nice stop right here. If they can get this one, they can get this and get the ball back right and get the ball early in the game.
Quarterback drops back, and there's a flag down, possibly encroachment. Yes. You saw a little jumping there on the left side of the defense for the Boxers, and didn't look like much like he actually went over the line of scrimmage, but the line judge over there on the Tigers side threw the flag.
Yeah, but not only did he go over the line, but he didn't get back. He went over and he just stood there. He like froze, like maybe they won't see me.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Landry drops back and is batted down nicely by Navon Reed, number 11, the defensive end over there on the left-hand side. Nice job by Reed.
Navon had a good game last week, as you said. 13-yard TD from Medley.
Okay, nobody in the backfield. They got 5 wideouts. Man goes in motion for the Tigers. Landry drops back, looks, doesn't find anybody. He's taken out of the pocket, rushed, and it's caught, tipped and caught. First off of one Newton Tiger player, and luckily for Newton North, it was caught by Calgagny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy. I'm going to say Alessio.
Yeah, let's watch it here on replay.
Yeah, Evan Thompson is the one who tipped the ball. And you're going to see right here, tipped by Evan, and then Alessio made the reception.
Good luck for the Tigers there. Handoff to number 8, Evan Thompson, and he gets a yard on the play. And Tigers are in Boxer territory. Ball's on the 45 with 9:48 on the clock early on in this football game. Again, this is the South Sectional Playoffs.
Evan Thompson, he has 39 carries for 284 yards, averaging 7.3 per carry.
And taken down nicely there by number 5.
Woodnati.
That play looked like it was going to develop into a little bit more, but with Woodnati's speed, he was able to get a hold of the receiver.
Yeah, Matt Morris is a threat in the air. He's receiving.
Okay, Landry, little fake there, handoff, and a quick pass out there in the flat, and nicely covered by the Boxers.
Yeah, that was a nice screen pass, and actually it was almost knocked down. I didn't see who the player was. I'll see in just a second, maybe on the replay. But 4th and 5, so turnover on downs. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. I didn't realize it was 3rd down. So Brockton held nicely, and they will get the ball for the first time in this football game on offense. It's like number 17, Luke Sylvia, and he fakes it. Oh, no, he finally kicks it. It looked like it was maybe partially blocked or just a bad kick.
No, I think it was tipped. I believe it was tipped.
Maybe we'll see it on the replay, but it looked like he started like he was going to run that football.
Or try and throw it.
But Brockton did a nice job of covering any attempt to run or pass it. Let's see here.
See, he's running.
It looks like somebody might have got a hold of that. Number 6 there might have got a little piece of that.
Yeah, Josiah Asari.
So Medley there in the backfield playing quarterback. Gives it to Watterson, and he's tripped up.
Nice run by Watterson. Pickup of about 7 or 8.
Again, Watterson and Medley was a 1-2 punch last week. Watterson with a touchdown reception, 60-plus yards. And they hand it off to Watterson again, this time to the left-hand side. He's looking. And he's still on his feet and finally taken down. It's going to be a first down for the Boxers in Newton North territory. But, again, Watterson last week had the interception to seal the victory, along with that 60-plus touchdown reception, pass reception from Medeiros. Excuse me, from Medley. And they give it to Watterson again. He's tripped up. I'm sorry, Devontae Medley. He was the one that was had a good game passing and running with the football last week against the New Bedford Whalers.
Yeah, I would have loved to try to make that game, but prior commitments on Saturday makes it tough for me.
So 2 men in the backfield. Medley keeps it, slips through a hole there, and is finally held up just before the 40-yard line. I guess they'll call it the 39.
Nice run by Medley.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that option play between Watterson and Medley is fantastic. It's clicking on all cylinders right now.
Medley's looking for the the play call from the sidelines. Bobbled, Watterson, but he's not going to go nowhere because Newton North defense was able to get in there.
Yeah, and they twisted his knee.
Ah.
I saw that. I saw that as the way he brought him down. His foot was caught in the turf, and it kind of twisted his knee.
And that's not a good sign.
That is not a good sign.
Let's see what happened here in the replay.
And you'll see it's bobbled there. He gets it to Watterson, and he's grabbed by 51. And watch his leg. Watch his leg. Right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Look at that. The
Yeah.
guy on 51 falls on his leg. And, yeah, hopefully they watch it right here. It's kind of ugly. He
Right
lands
there.
on his.
Yeah.
Look at that. His body's facing one way, and his leg is facing the same way, and that's never a good sign.
No, it's not.
So,
Especially with your one of your key players.
well, hopefully his flexibility or whatever, he'll be able to shake that off. But, you know, we've seen ugly situations like that, and the player's been able to get back into the game. Because it would be a big hit. For Watterson to be knocked out so early in the first quarter, or any time. I don't care if it's in the fourth quarter.
Brockton really depends on this star back, senior.
And while we have a lull in the action, just want to mention how with that victory, and if he's able to walk off with his own power, that's a great sign. Let's see. He is walking off gingerly, but he's walking off on his own power.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But with that victory over New Bedford last week, Brockton jumped 10 points in the state ranking. You know, plus 10 to 26.
Wow.
So that's awesome. The strength is 16.4. And actually Newton North, their strength is 10.3. Doesn't show what their standings were previously.
So the Boxers will punt on 4th down. Nice high punt. And there will be no return as it goes out at about the 8-yard line. Let's see where the referees call it.
Yeah, I think it went out further than that. You think it went out at the 8? Maybe.
Possibly. Yep.
Okay.
So Brockton's defense got Newton North pinned down deep in their own territory at the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, Landry at quarterback. Hands it off to his fullback, and he might have gotten a yard if that. Brockton so far doing a pretty decent job on the running attack, Newton North running attack.
Yes, they are. They are doing a decent job on it. And it appears that Newton North is run heavy. You know, they're pretty much focusing on the running game. As far as quarterback, they got Landry, who has 18 touchdowns.
Landry drops back, gets moved out of the pocket, and he is sacked. Nice job by the defensive line and the defensive backs covering those receivers out there. Landry really didn't have nobody to throw to. He looked downfield, but he couldn't find anyone.
Exactly.
Open.
But he was covered by Devin DeCalvo.
You'll see it here, Brian, on the replay. You can see he's taken out of the pocket.
Yeah, nice pressure there. 6 gets him. Gang tackled.
Family affair on tackling. That's
it.
Good sign right there by Brockton's defense.
Passing situation.
Landry drops back again. It's going to be a screen pass. And it's to number 24, Matt Morris. And they get a first down, so nice play call there. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Newton North Tigers, coming in here at 3 and 4. Landry, another little pass out, but it's incomplete. A little bit too low.
Yeah, he tried to throw that screen pass, and like you said, it was too low out to Tyson Duncan.
Yep. Landry, I'm going old school. Some of you guys out there would know what I'm talking about. Played for the Detroit Tigers, quarterback. You remember him, Landry?
Yeah.
Greg Landry.
Greg Landry.
Okay, here we go. It's a 2nd down and about 10.
Empty backfield. Oh, again.
That's number 87 with the jump.
There's Kevin McCarthy.
See, and one thing Brockton cannot do, they cannot give Newton North any chances here. They need to really focus in. That's the 2nd offside jump. The last one ended up being it was 3rd and long, and they ended up giving them a first down.
Yep.
So it's 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Nobody in the backfield. The snap. It's a long pass and overthrown. Nicely covered out there by number 20.
Yeah. Gershon Safant did a great job covering that. It would have taken a perfect throw for him to be able to bring that in.
Now, I'm not sure. For some reason, I've got, a while back, Isaiah Jackson was number 20, and Gershon Safant is number 19. I'll try to get that corrected.
It probably was Jackson.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So that might be Isaiah. Quarterback is taken out of the pocket. Again, long pass. Somebody's open, and it's just overthrown out there. Number 1, Kelgani, was open, but because Landry was on the run, running for his life, he just couldn't get a good – he was running, and he just kind of threw it out there. You'll see it on the replay. Nice job by Brockton's defensive line to put the pressure on the quarterback. Yeah, he didn't throw – he threw that off his back foot.
And Gio Brown is the one that pressured him, Great job by Gio.
Yeah. So Newton North will punt for the second time in this quarter. 3:26 on the clock. Nice punt taken by number 13. He must have gave the fair catch signal.
He did.
Trey Hall.
Yeah.
So Brockton's offense will come back out on the field for the second time in this quarter. No score with 3:19 on the clock. I'm Miles Jackson along with Brian Madden, bringing you all the action, playoff action that is, in the South Sectional first round.
Mm-hmm.
Man in motion. Medley looks. Little screen pass there to Garrett. He's got some open space. He's got a lot of real estate. And he finally runs out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Nice job there. Nice play call.
Yes. Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, he just threw it up there. Legary was right there in the middle of this pile right here. He goes up and gets it. Nice block there on number 34. Another nice block down there by Trey Hall.
Back to live action. Medley looks, runs out of, and is stuck after a gain of a couple of yards. But he's a pretty tough quarterback.
Yeah, and that's that same kid that 51, Alec Jones, that took out Watterson.
Brockton with the quick offense. They've been doing this all year. No huddle offense. Hand it to LeGarrette. He breaks a tackle, tries to cut inside, and he's taken down for no gain. Newton North was ready on that play. Devontae Medley, he's 5'8", 165 pounds, but he's taken a pounding all year. Just seems to get right back up. And they run that quarterback option quite a bit. And he likes to hold on to the football, Brian.
Yeah, he does.
Man in motion. Fake handoff, and Medley keeps it. Gets a few yards, but he's finally taken down. That was a third down situation. So now it's going to be fourth and, fourth and about 2 yards to go, and you know they're going to go for it inside Tiger territory.
Yes, and it's really encouraging to see Amik Watterson back out there on the field.
That's very encouraging.
So, like I said, his flexibility, it looked ugly, but the way it went down, his leg was just behind him.
Just goes to show you the strength and athleticism of Watterson. Quarterback keeps it. Medley goes forward. It's going to be close. He might not have made it. It will depend on the spot. Let's see if they give him any justice.
And Newton North is pointing like it's going to be short.
Yeah. I don't like the spot. Let's see it on replay if we can tell where he went down. I don't like the spot. I saw where he looks like he went down right at the 25-yard line, and they pushed it back a little bit. So Brockton doesn't get any justice on the spot.
No.
With 1:08 left in this first quarter, no score. Newton North again has the football for the third time in this quarter. Landry at quarterback, 2 men in the backfield. Handed off there to the big fullback. Number 8, Evan Thompson.
Thompson been chewing up some yards. Made 5 on that play.
And thank goodness Brockton's defense is being very stingy so far early on in this football game with this Newton North Tiger offense.
Yeah, Evan Thompson, his rushing yards are 284 for the year.
And number 2, Tyson Duncan, moved before the ball was snapped, so that's going to be illegal procedure, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the ball will be brought back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock running with 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Again to the fullback, number 8, and he gets nothing. Now there's some gang tackling. You got about 8 or 9 boxer players right there on the play.
Number 73, 12, as well as
number 11,
11,
number 5,
number 7.
So again, a family affair on the tackling.
Yeah, pretty much the whole defensive, all the defensive backs and a couple linemen.
So first quarter is over with. We'll switch sides of the field with no score here in that first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a defensive stand so far on both sides. Both teams are playing hard, and you know, it's that bend and don't break. So, you know, we'll see who crosses the goal line first.
Brockton's made some good plays, but they just couldn't quite capitalize and got stopped on a 3rd down situation a couple of times. But this Brockton offense has a lot of weapons, and they've got some game breakers on that side.
Yeah, and it's breezy out here, too.
It is a beautiful autumn evening. Quarterback man in the pocket and gets sacked.
Ooh.
Nice job by the defense. Again, nice job by the defensive backs to cover their wide receivers.
Devin DiCarlo in on that tackle. You're going to see right here, he has nowhere to throw the ball. And look at Devin.
And then Navon Reed to back him up.
And Navon Reed in there as well. Great job. Fantastic play there by the defense.
Yeah. Good penetration to get in there and sack the quarterback while he was in the pocket.
Nice kick.
Wow, that's a boomer.
And a Newton North rolled all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice decision by Trey Hall to
let that go.
Because the Newton North players were right there.
Yeah, and why risk it?
Yeah.
Why risk it a muff reception or you know?
Yeah, you don't want to give Newton North anything to lift their spirits and give them any type of advantage.
Boxers have been moving the ball consistently, and they'll probably make it into the end zone this play. I mean, this drive. That's what I'm thinking.
We're in the second quarter, 11 minutes, 12 seconds in the second quarter is given to Watterson. Breaks a tackle on his feet still and gets about 8 yards on the carry, possibly 9.
And it is fantastic to see him with you know, no limp, just back to 100%.
Thank you.
I'm sure he probably has little discomfort, but he's a tough kid, like you said before.
Yes, very tough.
There it is.
Long pass, LeGarrett.
He's
got it.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Touchdown.
There it is.
You called a big play coming up.
As soon as I saw him have the a step on the defender,
yep, you'll see
I
it
called
here.
it right there. There it is. Right here. He's got the step. Ball's in the air. Ball was in the air before he even got ahead of the defender.
Exactly. He just outran the defender before the ball got to him.
It did, because the ball was in the air, and he still had about a yard or two to go before he overtook the defender.
And the thing about Isaiah is, once he gets that football, it's going to take more than one defensive back to tackle him.
That's it, because he's such a strong kid.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Brockton scores first in this South Sectional playoff game and now leads 7-0 with 10 minutes and 34 seconds here in the second quarter.
And yeah, go ahead.
And you said it, Brian, when they came out, the offense came out, there's soon to be a big play with this Brockton offense. I think that was their 3rd time or 4th time out here.
And watch it again. Now watch. The ball's in the air.
Right. And matter of fact, the ball was in the air, and LeGarrette was behind.
That's what I said.
Right, was behind the receiver, and then he went in front of the receiver with his speed.
Yep. And once he got ahead, but that was all about timing. That was a timing play, because it didn't matter where the defender was. It was all about, I'm going to throw to a spot, you just get there.
Get it. Yeah, that was beautiful timing play between Medley and LeGarrette. Nice high kick taken by number 1. He's got an opening, and he's finally taken down just inside the 30.
And that was great defense by Brockton to close up that hole, because he had a lane,
Yes, he did.
and they kind of converged on that hole, that lane, and I shut him down. Because the last thing we want is them to get a little momentum going here.
That's the last thing we want.
Tigers will start from their own 28-yard line, first down.
So, Tigers come out. Let's see what they can do to respond to that big play by the Boxers. Hands off to the running back, number 24. That was Matt Morris with the carry. And we got 2nd down and about 8 yards to go for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Three wide receivers at the top of your screen, one at the bottom. Landry drops back, throws it down the middle, and it's incomplete.
And Devin Ford's almost had a chance to get that interception.
So it'll be 3rd down and a long
7.
Long 7, yes. With 9:39 on the clock. Here in the 2nd quarter, the sun is just about gone down on this beautiful autumn day, the day after Halloween.
Yes.
Did you go trick-or-treating?
No, I don't do that. No, we don't. We don't do the trick-or-treating. Actually, I took Jaira to Altitude, her and her dear friend Zamora, and they had a good time over there.
Old Lunchy had a good time. Quarterback drops back, looks, throws long, and it's out of bounds.
Incomplete pass.
And incomplete, and it'll be a 4th down and punting situation for the Tigers. Again, Brockton's defense being very stingy out there.
Defense holds again.
You know, Brockton's defense, they have a lot of experience out there. They have a number of seniors that really hold that defense together.
All right, I just want to make a point that the line judge just had a few words for the Boxers sideline. I don't know if he felt that they were interfering too close to the edge.
I think they were in the area. They're not supposed to be that white area on the sideline.
In that white area, yeah.
They were a little bit too close. And
he gave him a verbal thrashing, not too bad. He didn't throw any flags though, but probably let him know.
Time,
let him know.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going to give you a free pass on this one, but make sure you guys are back.
So Brockton's offense comes back out on the field. Looking to add to their points on the board right now, 7-0 with 9:24 on the clock. They've got 4 wideouts, 1 man in the backfield, Medley at quarterback. It's a pitch out to Watterson. He's looking, but somehow he gets a few yards on the play. Nice pursuit by the Tigers, but it was still a gain of, 6 yards on the play.
And, you know, on that run, you can see that Watterson is still cognizant of the injury to his knee, and he's, tiptoeing and just being very careful
Yes.
to avoid any further injuries. Ooh.
Hands off to LeGarrette on the motion, and he's close to a first down. But I tell you, I've seen Watterson a lot this year. That's his style also. He looks for his openings. He kind of tippy-toes to see where he wants to go.
Yeah.
And that kind of, like you said, that does help him with his injury, but that's his style. And then once he finds his spot, that's it. He's gone.
He burst through it, yes.
Right. So it's 1st and 10 for the Boxers. Watterson with the first down carry.
No, that was
High
Gary.
snap. Pass over there, and it's incomplete to number 26.
Noah Wow. Noah.
Noah Alawu.
Yeah.
Alowu.
Why can't everybody's name be Smith and Jones?
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands.
Okay, first, let me see, 2nd and 10. Man in motion, they give it to LeGarrette. Looks upfield, and he's taken down, but not before a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play.
I'll tell you, it's. I don't like that he keeps hiking the ball so high.
Yeah.
Because
anything can happen.
Yeah, Medley's had to go up repeatedly, go up high to get it.
So 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Boxers trying to get set. Medley stays in the pocket, looks, fires a little short pass to Reed. Reed's going up the field, still on his feet, and is finally taken down. Nice job there, and there's some scuffling around.
Yeah, because the play was over. The play was dead. He was out of bounds, and then the defender took him down unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And he didn't like it. I'm glad his teammates got in there and calmed him down and moved him out of there. Because you'll see right here, all right, he's running. Now he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. And who's that?
Number 12 is.
No, 59. 59 took him down. He was out of bounds.
Yeah, and Devin Fortes came up to
calm him down and get him out of there.
But nice job by Navon.
Yes.
He had a chance to go out of bounds, and he didn't.
And he didn't.
And he kept going up the field. Quarterback keeps the ball. Medley has an opening. Slipping and sliding down the field to about the 6-yard line.
Down to the 6-yard line.
That was an awesome run by Medley. I mean, because it looks like it was a broken play. You're going to see right here.
Watch the fake.
Fakes it there. He keeps the ball. Watterson drops to the ground, and then you see, whoop,
nice juke.
Whoop. Had he gone to the left, behind Trey Hall, he might have been able to get into the end zone.
But great play.
Great play. Great run.
First and goal. First and goal for the Boxers. Watterson gets the handoff, and he's going to go about 2 or 3 yards forward inside the 5-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and about 3 yards to go with 7:05 and the clock running here in the 2nd quarter. And Brockton's going to call a huddle.
They have time. Yep.
Yep, they got time, and I guess they want to make sure they get the play right. Come out, get ready. Medley at quarterback, Watterson in the backfield. High snap. Watterson gets it, fumble, and Newton North takes the football away. It wasn't a good exchange. It was a high snap, and you'll see it here on the replay, Brian.
Yeah, they're all high snaps.
Yeah.
He's going to jump up and get it almost every time.
Yeah.
And by the time he came down and tried to hand it off, It was recovered by number 2.
And that's a big break for the Newton Tigers because they would have been down by 2 scores.
Yeah.
But they got a break there. It was not a good snap, and they're going to have to work on that snap there because
They're going to have to, work on the snap, bringing that down.
Yeah, Medley did not like, he was kind of talking to his center, just letting him know we have to work on that.
Yeah, just bring it down about a foot.
Yeah.
You know, about a foot and a half.
So Newton North Tigers got a long way to go, hands it off to their running back, and he's taken down, maybe a gain of 1. Still a lot of time left, 6:21 here in the second quarter. Brockton, if the Boxers can hold here, they can get the ball right back in good field position.
And I think they will. I think that, they're going to try and neutralize that turnover, shut them down, and then try to get those points back. Because I'm sure they probably had that 7 points already in the books as far as they were concerned to be in red zone.
So Landry's back there with 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. And the Boxers jump for the 3rd time.
Landry's doing a great job with the hard count.
Yeah. And number 73 who jumped, he's going to come out for a moment. And they're going to talk to him because really there's no excuse.
Now, wait, is it not on?
I don't see him walking it off.
No, it might have been on the offense.
And the referees are going to have a huddle right there at the line of scrimmage. Talk it over. There you see the score. Boxers 7, Tigers nothing.
And they got away with one.
Yeah.
So half the distance.
And legal procedure, Tigers. So a break for the Boxers.
I was looking at the field. Did they show a replay on that?
I don't know. So here we go, live action. Newton North backed up, handoff to the fullback, and he's taken down quickly before he could even get to the line of scrimmage.
Nice defense, and I knew the Bucks was going to stand tall right here, because they want that 7 points, 6 points, plus the extra.
So this is going to bring up 3rd down and 11 yards to go for a 1st down. Boxers defense looking to stand tall here and get their offense back on the field.
Yeah, passing situation. So defensive back safeties, they need to just make sure they cover everybody up.
Yep, you got
make sure they have nowhere to go throw it.
Yep, 5 wide outs, man in motion for the Tigers. Landry in the end zone, in the pocket, looks, throws a long one, and caught it. Oh,
yeah. Was he out of bounds?
Did he catch it? Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Wow, that was a great catch.
Yeah, it was a great catch. It was coming straight at us.
Wow, and the Tigers get a big offensive break there. Let's see it here.
And you can see number 6 running straight at us.
Right over the shoulder. Ooh, pretty. Yeah.
Number 2, actually.
1 foot wasn't in play before the other foot went out of bounds. So Tigers make their first big offensive play of the evening. Gives it to the running back. He's got an opening and gets close to a 1st down.
And that was the same receiver.
Tyson Duncan.
Great name.
Yeah, he was the one that caught the football.
Yeah.
On that pass, okay.
Yeah, he's the one that caught the football on that pass.
And he's not a big kid. They don't have the height or the weight on here, but you can tell he's not a big back. But he's a football player. Just ask Wes Walker. So Tyson goes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Landry, something he hasn't really done much this afternoon is keep the football. And goes forward for about 1.5 yards, possibly 2. for the Tigers. 3:50 on the clock and counting. It's a 2nd and 8 for first.
Yeah, Tyson Duncan for the season has 795 yards, total all-purpose yards. So almost 500 in the year, 492, 170 for kick returns. So he's a threat, multifaceted threat.
Yeah, he's a workhorse. Landry in the pocket, looks, and he's taken down a sack again by this Brockton defensive line. Nice job. And you can see also in there was Josiah Asire, the linebacker, senior.
And he was looking for Tyson again downfield, but Devin Ford shut that down. He was in position, covered Tyson very closely, so Landry had to take the ball down. He had nowhere to throw it.
Yeah, smart timeout by Brockton's coaching staff to stop the clock at 3 minutes and 6 seconds. They want that ball back with some time so their offense can try to get down to the field and make up for that
That fumble.
That fumble right there inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
And you'll see here on the replay.
And watch right here. Watch his eyes. He's looking downfield.
Yep.
Watch where he's looking. He's looking for Tyson Duncan, and Tyson was covered.
Yeah, big
like
number
a blanket.
87, Kevin McCarthy, along with his sidekick there, the linebacker, Asire.
But great defensive coverage there by Devin Forts.
Yeah. The defensive backs have been doing a great job covering these wide receivers all afternoon. Landry back, throws it out of bounds, and it's incomplete. So Boxers hold nicely, and they will give their offense another chance.
Yeah, and Evan Thompson, that hit him right in his hands. There's no reason. That's inexcusable. In a close game like this, that would have given them the first down, and they would have been able to keep their momentum going.
So a punting situation for Newton North. And a high punt, and it'll go out of bounds inside the 30.
And he takes a long time to get that kickoff. Number 17, Luke Sylvia,
A senior.
and they don't have him listed as a kicker. He's listed as wide receiver and defensive back, but he also has the ability to kick. All right.
So here come the Boxers offense. They're spread out. Watterson in the backfield. Medley keeps it. He's got an opening on the outside of the field, and he's taken down hard by Tyson Duncan. Boy, that kid's everywhere.
Yeah. He's a football player.
Yeah, Tyson Duncan. You like that name, huh?
That's a good name.
Yeah. You'll see it here on the replay. Medley.
And he breaks outside.
Yeah, saw the opening.
Nice blocking there by the Brockton Boxers.
Back to live action. And that was Watterson, I believe. Nope, that was Medley who kept the football. Brockton with their no-huddle offense. 2 minutes, 26 seconds, 2nd down and 10. Boxers need to get something going. Did a little short pass inside, and it's taken, but it's going to be a little bit short for a first down, but it'll be 3rd and about 3 yards to go.
But he, hit the open man, get that 5 yards. So he hit Trey Hall.
Medley calls the quick count. Ooh, fakes it, gets the first down.
That was nice. And you see that they have corrected the hiking. The ball is hiked
Good observation.
At his numbers.
Yeah, good observation.
And let's see if he can keep that up, because it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference.
Yes.
Yes, they've corrected that.
Yeah, that time I thought Medley should have pitched it out to his tailback there, Watterson.
Yeah.
But all year long, Medley, he loves to keep the football.
Well, Watterson gets his
Yeah.
touches too.
He does, but
So-
when it comes to that option,
I mean, it's a lot better than it was at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, there was a tug of war for that ball, but you know, they've cleaned all that up as well.
nobody in the backfield, long pass, and intercepted. Intercepted by who else but
Number 10.
Tyson Duncan.
No, it wasn't Tyson. It was number 10.
I don't know. Let's see on the replay.
It's number 10, Dante Atwood.
Okay.
You see it right here.
Oh, okay. Yep, he's over there. That's him. Yeah. Nice play.
He
And
steps out of bounds right there.
Yep. Yep. Good observation. Dante Atwood with the big interception to halt this Boxer drive with 1:02 left in this second quarter.
And Newton North is upset. They feel like he stayed in bounds and should have been able to return the ball. But he definitely stepped out of bounds. We can show him the replay at the end of the game. Too soon?
Well, there was a referee right over there. I mean,
Yeah.
and from the replay, it looked like, I mean, the angle we had was a great angle, but it looks like he possibly could have stepped out of
He
bounds.
stepped on the white.
Yeah,
Stevie Wonder could see that.
exactly. So Newton North hanging tough. Man in motion. Landry throws a quick inside pass, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he's finally taken down Calgani.
And we like when they run backwards. That was good because
Yep.
he gave up about 3 yards.
And a few more seconds on the clock.
Yes.
You see it right here.
It's a nice quick pass, though. Hits him right there.
Yep.
You see him shake off that defender. And you'll see him back up. 1, 2, 2.5, 3 yards.
And Newton North calls a timeout with 51 seconds left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And this is really an uphill battle for the Tigers. They really don't have a big threat, but I think 51 seconds is, unless Brockton serious breakdown in defensive coverage or something, it's going to be a tall order for the Newton North to march all the way down the field with 51 seconds left and score a touchdown.
Yeah, they've had maybe 2 passing plays that were 15 yards or more.
And that first one was kind of a fluke off one receiver's hands and into the other early on in that first quarter. So timeout, Boxers. So right now we're playing a chess match. 2 coaches for the out here in this South Sectional playoff game. Coach Colombo calls a timeout.
Yeah,
Head coach for Newton North is Michael Coppola. Coppola. Like Francis Ford Coppola.
Yep, that's it. And the Boxer coaching staff saw something that they didn't like in the defense and shut that play down to make sure that the defenders were in the right position.
Okay, Newton North has 4 wideouts, 3 at the bottom of your screen. Landry back, throws down the middle, has a man, but he's just out of reach. And nice stick by Legary. What I liked about it, he put his shoulder pad into him.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those bang plays.
Yeah, and 10's kind of.
Yeah,
he felt it. He
felt
hit him right in the ribs. Dante Atwood. He's the last one to get back to the huddle.
So that'll be 2nd and 10 with 45 seconds left on the clock.
And see, all the Boxers need to do is just shut them down right here. You know, go into the locker room, up by 7, and clean up the turnovers.
Yes. They've had 1 fumble and 1 interception.
Yeah, just don't give up the big play.
5 wideouts. Landry drops back in the pocket, throws long and deep, and there might be, they are going to call pass interference. Yes, there was some contact by the defensive back, and he really didn't have to.
Yeah.
So Newton North gets a break with 39 seconds on the clock.
Yeah,
and it's pass interference.
Yeah, all he had to do was just continue to umbrella him and just shield him.
And unfortunately, he put his hands on him while the ball was in the air, and you can't do that. So that's a 10-yard penalty. Or 15.
10.
10-yard. All right, ball is placed at the 42-yard line of Newton North.
We have the winner of the 50-50 raffle, so have your tickets ready. 236 722. Last 3 digits 722. Come on up to the first box to receive your winnings.
So Newton North comes out. 4 wideouts, 1 man in the backfield, man in motion.
They're heavy on this.
Yeah. And the right tackle jumped.
Amar Skelly.
That's a break for the Boxers. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Back him up.
Yep. No time off the clock. Still 39 seconds left.
I had the winning ticket. You got it? Yeah. You gotta go on the other side, sir. Okay. Sorry.
Tigers drop back. Quarterbacks on the rush.
Oh, get him. Get him.
Still looking. Throws it long and deep. Intercepted by Watterson. Wow, what an athletic play. Great concentration there, Brian.
Yes. You're going to see it here. And let's see if we'll get all of it. You see the Landry dropping back, pressured, running for his life. And he just lets it fly. And there you see Watterson bring it down.
I mean, that was just a great concentration to hold on to that football in the traffic. So Boxers get it back with 26 seconds left in this first half.
And I think they'll try and score.
Why not? Medley looking like a broken play. And he's taken down for a loss.
And now we'll just let the clock run out.
Yeah. Looks like he was looking for somebody to hand off to. So some miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Clock is winding down.
And everybody's going off the field.
Yep.
And that's the end of the first half.
So there you have it, Brian. Good defensive battle on both sides.
Yes.
Newton North did get some breaks. Fumble recovery, fumble recovery inside
The 5-yard line.
the 5-yard line. Brockton getting ready to score to make it a 2-possession football game, and Newton North came up with the football, and then the interception there when Brockton was trying to drive down to the football field with just a few minutes left in the second quarter.
And I'll tell you, Newton North is going into the locker room probably excited about being only down by 7 points on enemy territory, Brockton's home field.
Yeah, so there you go, folks. Hard-fought first half here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. I'm Miles Jackson along with Brian Madden. We'll bring you second half action back in a moment. North got to be happy.
Let's hear it for him.
I kind of forgot where we were at McCarthy.
Let's hear it, folks. Brockton High Marching Band. Wow.
So the keys of the game going forward. Oh, we still get.
Yeah, we're
I
not
mean,
on yet.
they were down to 2 minutes just a second ago when I put my headsets on,
Yeah.
and they bounced it back up to gave them an extra 3 minutes or 4
Oh,
minutes
really?
or whatever. Yeah.
Get it out now.
Yeah. That's those calzones. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, you missed that. Don't tell me you haven't missed that. Yeah. Look, that warmed up my insides coming back out. I'm sure it warmed up your ears. I said that warmed up my insides coming back out. I'm sure that warmed up your ears. All right, so let me see. What do I want? What do I have here for all this? I print all this shit and I never use it. Well, I do use some of it. All right, let's try and find some Brockton boxes, stuff that I want to mention. Oh, Landry.
Right after they break from the center field.
That's what I said. What to do about it?
50-yard line.
Tonight's DJ, everyone's
Okay,
favorite
count it down.
physical education teacher from Brook Academy, Mr. Quartz.
Ready? Yeah.
And
No,
here's
give us a countdown.
rapping on this song that he wrote.
Welcome back, everybody, to second half action here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. This is the South Sectional first round of the playoffs here. Newton North hanging in there. Brockton with a 7-0 lead, Brian. It's been a defensive battle so far.
Yes, it have and has, and I'll go into more after this kickoff.
And
He
it went out of
kicked it-
bounds.
Yeah, he kicked that out of bounds, so that's a flag on the play. So they're going to move him up. Brockton will have good field position because of the kicking it out of bounds.
And tell me, what do you think about Brockton's defense, their pass rush, and their defensive coverage?
Well, I was just going to mention that. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, Landry has a 109.7 quarterback rating, which is very good for a quarterback. He has 1,627 yards for the season. So, the defense has been shutting that down. The pass rush has been hurrying him. He's been running all over the field, running for his life. And when he has had time to throw the few times, the defensive backs and the safeties have covered up the receivers. So Brockton's defense is standing up and doing a fantastic job. Had they not, the score would be different. Brockton is clinging to a 7-point lead, and they've shut them down from offensively, and Brockton needs to just, cut back on the mistakes, and because their offense is doing great, they just need to finalize some of these plays.
So we have the second half kickoff again. This time it stays in play. And that's LeGarrette. And he goes up and is finally taken down or held up inside the 40-yard line. Isaiah LeGarrette.
LeGarrette. Yeah.
And the Boxers will take the ball at about the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line, here in the third quarter as we start second half action with the Boxers having the football. And Medley back in the quarterback position, in the pocket, throws quickly, a little bit high for Navon. Navon Reed slipped out of his hands, but it was a high pass. Wasn't a good pass.
No, it was just a touch high, like you said, and he had to go up to get it, and the defender was right there.
So it'll be second down and 10. Brockton in an actual huddle there. So they got 2 men in the backfield, along with the quarterback. Medley hands it off to LeGarrette, and he's taken down. About a 3-yard gain on the carry.
Newton did a great job shutting that hole down, holding them to just 3 yards.
So it'll be 3rd and 7. 1 man in the backfield, 4 wideouts, 3 at the bottom of your screen. Medley looks, throws high, and it's going to be caught. Nice catch by number 13.
Yeah, great job there by Shula Hall.
Yep, Trey Hall, nice catch and kept his foot in bounds. You'll see it here on the replay.
And you see him break to the outside, and he goes up and gets
One
foot
foot
down.
in there, yeah. All you need is one. Watterson with the handoff. Cuts up the field. Oh, nice play.
How you doing?
And that was a great play by Watterson doing a hurdle and And you're going to see it right here.
I'll come back and see you again.
Miles got visitors in the press box.
Got fans. Fake handoff. Medley keeps it, goes upfield for a first down. So right now in the second half, the Boxers are clicking on their offense so far.
Yes, and they are moving the chains. Every time those little those sticks move, it's a good thing, as long as they're moving forward, actually.
So Brockton back in their no huddle offense. Medley looking over the sideline for the play call. Nobody in the backfield except for the quarterback. Heaves it up long and overthrown. And that might have been a good thing because there was double coverage there.
Yeah.
On Lagara. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Boxers with 10 minutes, 9 seconds left in this third quarter. And this band is getting fired up here.
Well, they're just trying to stay warm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the temperature has definitely dropped. Screen pass.
Screen pass, yes, to Watterson. Gets to the outside and is finally taken down.
So it'll be 3rd and about 4 or 3.
Yeah, about 3rd and about 4. He got about 7 yards on the play. So 3rd and 7.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. 7 on the pass.
Yeah.
Nobody in the backfield. Watterson is Medley keeps the football, breaks a tackle, and somehow gets upfield close to a first down.
Yeah, he got the first down and moving the sticks.
And there's a Newton North player down over near the Newton North side. And that was the first down.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1st and 10. But right now we got a pause in the action. And Brian, right now, Brockton's offense is clicking.
Yes.
At the moment with their first possession.
You see the replay. And he was stopped for less than a first down. And he just, wouldn't be denied. Kept his legs moving and drove forward and was able to cross that threshold he needed to get to the first down.
And that's Bruce Burba over there. Let's see if we can see it there.
Yeah, 13.
He's blocked.
He's sandwiched in.
Yeah. I didn't see much. I mean, he was blocked, but.
Well, he's holding his ribs.
So maybe the wind knocked out of him or something.
Or he might have just got you ever get that pinch in your rib cage?
No, I don't think that feels too good.
Nah. I've had that where
I've had the wind knocked out of me.
And it hurts to breathe. It feels like your rib is sticking into your lung.
And while we have a moment, I'd like to congratulate the Washington Nationals for the World Series win, their first ever World Series as the Washington Nationals. The last time Washington had a team, it was the Senators, and they won the World Series, I believe, back in 1924. So it's been a long time for the Washington Capital fans.
Yes, Nationals. Yeah, they did a great job. And it's funny because every game the opposing team or the visiting team won.
That's right, and that's a first.
That's a first.
Neither team won on their home turf. So back to action here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. Handoff to Watterson. He finds a break. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one to his outside. Still going, and he's finally taken out of bounds, but not after a very, very tough run there. And it looks like he's close to a first down. Let's see where they're going to mark it. And it's going to be 2nd down and about a yard to go for a first down.
Yeah, and great job there by Dante Atwood to stop the momentum, bring him down.
Legara, I believe, goes to the outside, and he is stopped. Legara short of the first down. Nice pursuit by Newton's North's defense over there on the right-hand side of that defense. As they closed off the lanes, he couldn't quite get upfield.
Yeah, and actually lost 2 yards.
So this is a big third down, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, yeah. Wide out, spread out. Medley, little pass over there, has a man open. That's Navon, breaks a tackle and gets a first down.
And that was an excellent play call by the coaching staff to find Navon Reed over there in the flat over there, or actually in position to get the first down.
Yeah, that was a great play call by the offensive coordinator for Brockton. Little pass to Legara, and this time Newton North was waiting. And he's going to be taken down. Taken down at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, loss of a yard.
So 2nd and goal for the Boxers with 8 minutes, 3 seconds left on the clock. They'll have a huddle.
I say do that same play to Navon Reed because he's defended by Atwood, who's a great defender. He's been doing a fantastic job. Oh, they've gone. Oh! Are you serious right now?
Incomplete pass.
And a fumble, incomplete. Incomplete pass, luckily for the Boxers, and gee.
I don't know about that one. That looked like a that looked like a lateral to me.
So the Brockton Boxers dodge a bullet.
And the Newton North coaching staff, they're out onto the field. So watch the play. That is a lateral.
Yeah.
That is a lateral.
So the Boxers catch a break.
Yeah.
Shockingly catch a break.
Well, you know what? They've had so many calls go against them this year. It's about time they had one go
for them
in their favor.
Yes.
Touchdown.
And touchdown. Is that Navon? Yes, it is. Navon cuts across the middle. The pass wasn't zipped in there, but it was thrown hard enough for Navon to catch it. And the Boxers capitalize on this drive and get 6 points. Let's see it on the replay, Brian.
And you see right here, drops back, throws it low where only Navon can get it.
Yes.
And
wasn't a lot of zip on the football, but it was just enough.
Just enough.
Snap, kick, and it is good. So Boxers go up 14-0.
And we're going to see that controversial call one more time.
And in the Boxers' favor.
Yeah, you're going to see right here. He clearly throws it behind him. It's a lateral.
Yeah, Watterson wasn't even ready for that pitch out.
No, he wasn't ready for that pitch out because it hits him in his forearm.
And he had, Watterson had his head forward. He didn't even know it was coming.
Yeah, by the time he turned his head, it was hitting him on his forearm and the ball was on the ground. So Brockton,
dodged a bullet.
Here's the touchdown.
And you can see the pass was kind of floated in there.
Yeah.
But it was right through through all the defenders.
Yes.
Luckily, and Navon was able to hold on to it for a touchdown.
So
the kick goes out of bounds. So that will bring the ball back. Thank you.
Yes.
We're getting cookies from one of the Brockton High organizations. They're taking good care of us up here in the booth, Brian.
Yes, they do. As I speak with my mouth full, I like cookies.
So Watterson will kick it from the 35-yard line. Kick is high and short. Taken. And nicely tackled by number 30, Diamond Blakely.
Tackle by McKinney to front.
Yeah. The kick returner, punt returner, grabbed the ball and was coming up and was looking for a hole, looking for a lane.
While he was looking.
And he just stood there too long. I don't know why everybody's coming out this side when there's a door on that side.
Yeah. Okay, so Newton North has a mountain to climb. They're down by 2 scores, Brian, and that's going to be tough for this, going up against this tough, experienced Brockton boxer defense. Pass is out there in the flat, out there to the outside, and it's caught. And he did catch it around the 46-yard line.
Well, one thing I want to say is regarding that controversial fumble recovery.
Yeah, you'll see Landry right there in the pocket, stays in the pocket. He had time, which he hasn't had a lot of time. That time he had a lot of time and was able to connect.
Yeah, got it out to Dante Atwood. But I hope that the Brockton boxers are able to stop them from scoring. Oh.
Big catch, big gain by Newton North Tigers right there. Ball is inside the 25-yard line of the boxers. So 2 big plays in a row, Brian. You'll see it here right on the replay.
Yeah, but I don't want that that controversial play to be a factor in the boxers winning this game.
Well, right now, Newton North has something to say about it, trying to respond to that last score. Ball's on the 24-yard line of Brockton. Man in motion, and they hand it off to number 2. Oh, cut backs nicely, and he's going to get in for a score. And to tell you the truth, I think the Brockton defense kind of relaxed a little bit, let up a little bit on that complete drive right there.
Yeah.
You'll see it here on the replay. That was just too easy.
Yeah. And there you see, nice blocking, though, by number 77.
And that's Tyson Duncan.
And Tyson Duncan bounces to the outside, another great block on Laguerre. And
yeah, Laguerre, he really didn't go after him, even though it was a block, but it just wasn't. He didn't really go after him. Like I said, that defense didn't look like the Brockton defense we know. So here's the extra point. High snap. And smartly, Newton North player falls on it, the kicker. And so you'll see it on replay. Look at the high snap.
And he just air nails that one. And the kicker just drops.
Smartly drops on it.
Drops on the ball.
Now, let's just get this straight. If Brockton could have picked up that football, could they have advanced it downfield?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
I'm not sure either with this MIAA rules and everything.
I think I've seen that done before.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, though.
So boxers dodge a bullet right there, because now if the Newton North, if they happen to score again, they're going to have to go for the 2-point play to tie the football game, because right now it's 14-6.
Yes.
With 7 minutes left in this third quarter. A lot of football left in this playoff game. Ball taken down there by number 25. He's got it open. There he goes. Ajanti Horn. Johnny Horn, nice. He looked at the lanes nicely.
And look, you can see his eyes always looking upfield. He's watching his blockers. He sees 2 or 3 blockers in front of him. and cuts it upfield for a nice, they're at the halfway at the 45-yard line. So
Yeah, so Brockton's got good field position. They need to keep this football for a little bit. They don't want Newton North's offense to get back on there while they still have a little momentum. Handoff to number 16, Legara. And a big gain right there. Wow.
that was, let me see, 10, 20, 30. That was 30-plus yards after the catch. I mean, after the run.
See
He
right
gets
here.
it at the 45-yard line, and then he runs just down to the 20 or to the 18.
Yeah, that was a 35, 40-yard run. Nice play, nice blocking by the offensive
Yes.
line to give him an opening, and that's all he needs is an opening. Well, the Boxers on the run, they're deep in Tiger territory. Watterson, and he is stopped immediately. That play looked like it slowly developed, gave Newton North defense time to react.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Actually, it looks like they lost the yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Boxers. Offense comes out with 4 wideouts, 1 man in the backfield, along with the quarterback. Medley looks, throws a short pass out there.
To a Johnny Horn. And he was able to vault himself forward. Looks like he either got the first down or is close to it.
Actually, that was number 26. Who's that? Noah
Oh, Allahu.
with the catch. So now it's 1st and 10. Excuse me, 1st and goal.
First and goal.
With 5 minutes, 15 seconds left. Little pitch out to Watterson. He finds an opening, gets inside the 5-yard line
Yeah, down to the 3.
for a nice little carry.
Gain of 7.
So I'll make it 2nd and goal for the Boxers. And they're so far reacting nicely to that drive and score that Newton North put up. Hand off to Watterson, right up the middle, touchdown.
Untouched. Untouched.
Great blocking by the offensive line there.
Yes, you see it right here. And you see hands off to Watterson, and they just opened up that lane. Fantastic job by the offensive line to give him a clear lane. They potted the seas like
yes, like
Moses.
Well, nice reaction.
Hey, why don't y'all go on the other door, on the other side? Yeah, on the other side.
So the extra point is good. We're trying to direct traffic up here because some of these guys want to come in on this side, and we got wires.
Yeah,
and
they're
everything,
stepping on our cords and everything else.
making things tough. But a nice rebound by Brockton's offense with a touchdown to put it back to a 2-possession game.
Yes.
With 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
And I think that the Boxers are not done. I'm looking for them to turn it up.
Yeah, but see, they're starting to wear down a little bit.
Newton North?
Newton North's defense. And taking down the kickoff returner is number 2, Tyson Duncan.
Last game was the Yellow House, so let's start. If you're in the Red House, make some noise.
All right, it's time for the house call.
If you come from the Azure House, let's hear it.
So far, Red House is winning. It's my house.
From Green, make it ring.
There's my house, greenhouse.
Yeah, coming in 2nd.
Yeah.
There you go. Red House still leads right now.
Quarterback in the pocket, drops back. He has a man in the middle, nicely broken up.
The Yellow House, make
Great job.
Wow. Yellow House is in the house.
Yellow House is in the house.
And that was broken up nicely by Devin Fortes.
Yeah, and broken up nicely by me. I had to get that girl screaming away from us, screaming in our microphones.
So to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball is on the 28-yard line. Landry in the pocket, flushed out, pressure, and he smartly throws it away, and nice pressure by the Brockton defense. Linebackers got in there along with the linemen.
Yeah, and Josiah Osari was able to
Put pressure.
put the most pressure on him,
Yep.
backed him up, and made him throw it out of bounds before he found an open receiver.
Along with Gio Browning.
Yeah, Gio Brown has been doing a great job.
Yeah.
You know, he's been very active today.
Another senior. This defense is stacked with seniors and experience. They don't make a lot of mistakes.
No. And they've shut down the offsides since the first half.
Okay, we got 3rd and 10 for Newton North. Landry back, throws a long pass out there by the sidelines and taken nicely by Calcani.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Johnny Horn, he never turned around to look to see where the ball was.
Yeah, you'll see it here.
And you'll see it right here. And okay, all right. Yeah, well, our screen went blank.
Hopefully y'all saw the replay out there. But it was a beautiful catch.
It was a beautiful catch.
And like I said, I don't think the defensive back looked back for the football.
Johnny Horn never looked back. So the receiver, even though he was covered nicely, Johnny was right there.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Landry throws a long pass out there near the end zone and caught by the big man, number 8, Evan Thompson. Had a height advantage on the defensive back and just came down with the football. Nice pass by Landry, as you'll see it here on the replay. He goes to the opposite side of the field this time. And
covered by Isaiah John.
yeah, but he was he had him by a step, and he had him by a few inches on height too. There's nothing he could do, but nice pass by Landry to put the Tigers back on the board, 21-12, and let's see if they.
Well, they're going for the field goal.
Yep,
extra point.
Well, right now you might as well go for the extra point.
Oh yeah, because they're down by a touchdown anyway.
Anyway, can they execute? And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Roughing the kicker because the boxes came in full tilt.
They did. They were
trying to
block
that. Yeah. And was the field goal good? I mean, the extra point good? Let's see. You can see the serious rush. Kick was up. Kick was good. And but there's a flag. Let's see if a Tiger's going to take it or do it over. If they do it over, they're probably going to go for 2. Why would you take the extra point off the board?
Here you're going to see the replay one more time.
Point after looked like it was good. Looked like it went through the uprights.
And they pushed the.
Yeah, the blocker was.
They pushed the offensive lineman into the kicker.
Yeah, and that's what the coach is talking about.
He's like he was hit by their own man.
Oh man, exactly. And Coach Colombo's like, I don't believe it. So they're gonna go for 2 because the ball is a little bit closer. You'll see it right there. His own player hit him.
Yeah.
Gee, that's a break there for Newton North. Let's see if they can capitalize on the break. With a man in motion, they give it to.
And he's going in.
Tyson. Tyson. How can you forget the name? He's been doing it all. Tyson Duncan. So the Boxers put themselves back in a nice position, only down by 7 points, Brian.
Yeah. That controversial 7 points.
Yeah.
I really don't want that to be a factor. I want them to win by 14 or more, or at least 10.
So that was a good call by the coach for Newton North,
Yeah.
Coppola, deciding to go for the 2, and it paid off.
Well, it was really a no-brainer in the situation where now they were at the like 2 or 3 yard line.
So with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this third quarter, and Brian, this has been a long third quarter.
Yes, it has. It's been an exciting third quarter though, because they put up a lot of points so far in this one. I think he came a little too far to this side of the field.
Yeah.
He should have cut it upfield,
Right,
somewhere around the middle, and saw what his blockers could do.
Yeah, that was a Johnny Horn.
Yeah.
So the Brockton offense comes out. 1st and 10. They're on their own 28-yard line, let's call it. Pass, look, can't find nobody, so he's going to run with it. Medley cuts up the field nicely and gets extra pay dirt.
Yeah, it gets out to about the 48-yard line, 49-yard line of the Newton North, and it was a good run by Medley.
So just great running by Medley, the quarterback. You see it right here on the replay. He made something out of nothing.
Yeah, because he's looking for someone downfield, and then just puts the ball under his arm, and
Right there.
nice move right there.
Right there,
He
yeah.
picks up an additional 10 yards after that play, after he makes that defender miss.
Back to live action. Pass to Watterson. He's got open field. And he's inside the 25-yard line, still on his feet. Denies to be taken down. And a nice play by the Brockton Boxers.
And let me tell you something. Oh, you're going to see it right here. It was a perfect pass. You're going to see fake to Laguerre. Watterson wide open. And the yards that they're getting either after the catch or after they hit a hole has been crazy. Big chunks of yards.
1st and 10 to Laguerre. And he gets a few yards on the play. Maybe 5 yards on the carry. Make it maybe 2nd and 5, let's call it.
Yeah, and there was contact right around the line of scrimmage, and he still was able to pick up about 5 or 6 yards on that.
Yeah, going back to that Watterson catch, that was a great play action because it froze the linebacker that was supposed to cover Watterson, and Watterson was wide open. The linebacker could not get over there in time, which enabled the Boxers to make a big play. Deep inside on Tiger territory. Pitches it out to Watterson. There he goes, puts on the speed, breaks a tackle, touchdown. Wow, what a play. Did you see how he put the burst of speed on, Brian?
Yes, I saw the burst of speed. And like I said, the yards after catch, and even though that was a lateral, you're going to see it right here. All right, option play,
It was
holds
like,
it.
like a delayed lateral.
Delayed lateral. And then he picked up like 5 yards after he was contacted.
Just goes to show you the speed of Watterson. It was like he put on a burst of speed when it looked like he might have gotten inside the 5, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. Kick is up. The kick is good.
And they actually dragged 2 players with him into the end zone.
Yes. So the Boxers' offense responds nicely to Newton North's offense.
Yes.
And basically this third quarter, like you said, has been pretty exciting. A lot of touchdowns.
Oh, yes. And it started off so slowly. And here you're going to see on the replay right here again. He fakes it here, then he chips it, pitches it out, And then he just burst through the hole.
Yeah.
And you see right here, he drags 2 or 3 players with two
Exactly.
players with him into the end zone.
Watterson with the speed, the power, and the mindset to know where to put it on, turn it on and off.
And the agility to bounce inside, outside, wherever he needs to go.
Exactly.
But he's a smart running back
Right.
because he follows his blockers.
Yeah, very smart running back. Kickoff by Watterson at about the 15. And
Oh, my goodness.
Tyson Duncan was dunked.
Diamond Blakely. I mean, he got back there. He looked like Slater a little bit.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah.
On that one, because
Exactly.
he was in perfect position
To make the play.
And not only did he stop his forward momentum, but he took him back another 3 or 4 yards.
So Newton North is deep in their own territory. They're inside their own 15-yard line.
And I think that's the worst starting position they've had this game.
Well, actually, they started back at their inside the 5 for some reason. I can't
Oh,
believe.
yeah. He
But
kicked
this
it.
is this is the second worst starting position for this offense. They got a mountain to climb, and dropped by number 24, Matt Morris. I think he saw somebody coming up.
Yeah, because he was wide open.
I think he saw or heard footsteps. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Newton North Tigers, going up against this experienced defensive team for the Boxers. Four wideouts, 1 man in the backfield along with the quarterback. Fake handoff. Quarterback landed with a long bomb, a little bit too long.
He had a step on the defender.
Yeah, that was Evan Thompson out there, one of his favorite receivers.
Yeah, and Rodrigo Lima was just a step behind, but fortunately the ball was overthrown.
Yeah. So they'll make it 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. And right now, I think they now need to concentrate on just trying to get a first down to keep this drive going. I'm sure the Boxers will be ready for it. Landry looking, throws it deep again. And this time nicely blocked by Laguerre. He was right there and was ready.
Yeah, that was good. That was great defense.
That was.
Because he was just in position. He didn't try and get the interception. He didn't want to play around. It was 3rd down. Let's just knock this ball out of bounds.
Because we're getting it back.
Because we're getting it back. They're going to kick to us. And that's presence of mind as far as what play it is. Because had it been 1st down or 2nd down or something like that, he'd have made the effort to
try
and intercept that ball probably.
So Brockton's offense will get the ball back. Newton North punting from about their own 1-yard line. There's a snap. There's a rush, but he gets it off. And number 13 takes it, goes straight up the field. And that's
Sailor Hall.
Yeah. Trey Hall.
And Devin DeCarvalho, he rushed the kickoff.
Yeah, that was the first time I've seen Brockton really go after the punter.
Well, he rushed him and actually held up.
Yeah.
And stopped in lieu of trying to block the ball because he knew if he'd have hit him, it'd have been
a penalty and a first down.
And a first down.
So nobody in the backfield except for the quarterback, Medley, but there's a man in motion. Long pass out there to Navon Reed, and it's in and out of his hands. Navon's looking for the flag, but I think the defender made a good play, got his hands up in Navon and kind of prevented him from really getting an eye on that football.
Yeah, and I believe that was Atwood who was in position. And the ball just went over Atwood's hands, and Navon
Couldn't hold on to it.
couldn't hold on to it, couldn't bring it in.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Boxers. The ball is at the 40-yard line of Newton North. They're inside Newton North territory. Medley pitches it out to Watterson, and he has nowhere to go. Defense was ready for that one.
Yeah, Bruce Berber.
One of the few times the defense was ready for Watterson. Again, that play did not develop up front as far as the line goes. It looks like there was some missed assignments. No, they won't. They have to get to the. Oh, you got the.
Yeah.
Boxers come out on offense. Laguerre on the little screen pass to Watterson. He's got an opening. There he goes. Cuts back. Breaks a tackle. Cuts back again. Touchdown, Boxers. Wow. That play developed nicely. It fooled the defense. And Watterson just did his thing.
Look at the run back. Look at that. Breaks tackles after tackle. Atwood couldn't take him down, and they're just waving at him.
Kick is up and kick is good.
Extra point is good.
So Brockton goes to their blue chipper Watterson, and he just does his thing. Brian, once he gets to the open field, it's very hard for the defense to get him down in the open field because of the running skills that he has.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a strong player.
So here it show you again, when Watterson gets the ball in the open field, he's just so dangerous.
So a nice little screen play, and look at him. He's just running upfield. Atwood has a chance at him, and he's able to shake that off. And the other defender, he didn't even swing. He just stood there and watched him run by.
Now, with Brockton in the driver's seat right now with a 35-14 lead, they would play, if they can get by here, they would play the winner Franklin-Attleboro game,
Yes.
which is going on right now. And if they can get by Franklin-Attleboro, I mean, right now, Catholic Memorial is the favorite up in the other bracket.
Yeah, but they got a ways to go to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be, yeah.
Well, you know, Catholic Memorial is going to take care of Needham.
And then it'll be Boston College.
Framingham. They will play the winner.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Catholic Memorial should take care of that. If Brockton's able to get back past Franklin, then they will face
Catholic Memorial.
more than likely
yeah.
Catholic Memorial.
Who right now they're 8-0. Handoff to the running back, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1, possibly 2 yards on the play. There you see the score here in the third quarter. The end of the third quarter just happened. No time left, so we'll switch into the football field. We'll go into the fourth quarter with the Boxers with a commanding 35-14 lead here at Marciano Stadium.
Yes.
And Brian, I really like how Brockton had responded to Newton's North attempt to get back, in which they did. They were down by a touchdown, but Brockton High turned it up and answered. But then Newton North came back and answered, and Brockton. And so that third quarter was like a pinball machine for scoring.
Yes. It was a very eventful third quarter, and it was capped off by that controversial call where it was a lateral, and Brockton was able to get an extra play, actually keep the ball, because it should have went over to Newton North. But based on the score, that's a moot point. you know, it's not going to be a factor in this game.
So there's a handoff and taken down hard.
And see the, okay, it's 3rd down and 4 at the 31-yard line.
We've got 11 minutes, 26 seconds left in this playoff game. Everybody spread out, 5 wide receivers. Landry, the only man in the backfield, looks in the pocket, throws out there to the outside, and is incomplete.
And good defense. Ball was intended for Atwood, who was open, and it was just a bit high.
See, DJ's doing his thing out here this evening.
With a little McFadden and Whitehead.
That was me and my wife's first dance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't have no slow dance, man. We wanted to party. That's how it was back in the late 70s.
Yes.
And there's a flag. Might be too much time. Delay a game, possibly. Or too many men on the field. Let's see what they're going to call.
And I tell you what.
Wait, they're calling something on, too many men on the Brockton defense. So I believe that's a 5-yard or 10-yard penalty. Let's see.
You know how the kids usually know the throwback songs? They don't know this one.
No.
They dancing to it, but they can always
They don't
find
know.
the beat.
Yeah, they don't know how much of a big club hit this was.
Yeah, this is back in the day.
See, I got married in '78, so that's when this first came out, and it's still a toe tapper.
Yeah, you was just a baby.
Yeah.
Y'all were young.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Okay. 1st and 10. Ball is caught. And about a 4 or 5 yard catch. Say, call it 4-yard reception.
Evan Thompson on the reception. And I tell you, the Brockton defenders, give them those short dinks and dunks. Keep them in the playing field so the clock doesn't stop, and just let the clock be your friend. I mean, there's 21-point deficit, so that's a tall hill to climb in 10 minutes and 28 seconds.
Landry back, looks for bombs, got a man out there, and he catches it. And you know who that is out there, Tyson Duncan with the catch. Somehow he caught the football on tight coverage, Brian.
Well, again, the defenders are not turning around.
Right,
I
he
mean,
could have had an interception if he would have turned around.
All he had to do was turn around. I mean, you see that the
Devin Fortes.
If you see the receiver is looking up, the ball is coming. You don't even have to. If you just put your hands up,
Yeah.
and just wave your hands, like you just don't
care. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're in boxer territory. Landry looks, stays in his pocket, and hit just as he releases the football, and it's knocked down nicely by number 12, Devin Fortes.
And Devin was, he just gave up that last big play.
So he made up for it
But
there.
he made up for it there. Was able to knock that ball down.
Brings a 2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Tigers. Time running out, 9:56 left on this clock.
Yeah, and he gets, quarterback Landry gets stuck right here.
Yeah.
as he threw the ball. And Atwood would have got that ball if he didn't go up and get it. Nice job there.
You can
By
see
Devin Ford,
three
yeah.
receivers at the bottom of your screen, one at the top. Lone man in the backfield. Pass is incomplete. As, again, Landry had a lot of pressure on him. So nice job by that defensive line coming at him.
Yeah, and Matt Morris complaining about that, but the ball hit him right in his hands. There's no reason for him to complain. He should have made that catch.
Yeah.
But nice defense there by Sean O'Brien. He was there.
So 3rd and 10 with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock till the end of this football game. The time factor is in favor of the Boxers. Landry in the pocket, flushed out, looking and smartly throws it away. And again, a nice pass rush by the Boxers.
And the flag dropped on the play. I don't know if it was roughing the passer. Let's see, because he just pulled it out of his pocket and dropped it. So, and he dropped it in the area of where the quarterback was taken down. So let's see what the call is. All right, another referee is coming over to talk to the coaching staff of the Boxers. Oh, there's a flag on both ends of the field. One across with the white cap and one closer to the Boxer side.
And you'll see it on replay there, Brian.
And you'll see right here, he throws the ball away, and then he's kind of dragged down after the ball was away.
I don't know about that call right there. They're going to call on Navon Reed.
And I'm not saying that that's going to be the call. But I'm saying the ball was away when he dragged him down.
I don't like the call. They're going to call roughing the passer.
And I'm not saying that that's going to be the call. I'm just saying that where he dropped the intentional grounding. All right,
Okay.
4th down. Okay. So I didn't say that would be the call.
Okay.
I'm just saying based on where he dropped the flag, it was right beside where the quarterback.
It's just been all year. We've gotten the
I know.
bad breaks by the referees,
That's it. It has been
good call there by the referee.
a plethora of bad calls.
A plethora of bad calls all year.
All year. And they've taken away some points
A lot of
from
points.
from the Boxers.
A lot of points.
You know, we'd get a 68-yard reception, touchdown,
Call back.
and they'd call a block in the back that was really
Had nothing to do with
had
the play.
nothing to do with anything.
Intentional grounding and ineligible receiver downfield.
So I have to give the referee credit for making that call.
Fourth down.
So 4th and 30. 4th and 30.
With 9:42 on the clock, Landry looking deep, throws deep, got a man open, he catches it. That was Calgani.
And he's still 4 yards short of the first down.
Catches enough for a Tiger first down. It will be a down on the field.
No. Brockton Bach. 4 yards short.
Turnover on
Way to
down,
correct him, Brian. Way to
Boxers
correct
take
him. And there's a Newton player down on the field. But the Boxers do get the ball back as you heard Brian. He was 4 yards short of the first down marker. So it'll be Boxer football with 9:33 on the clock. You see the score. It looks like the Boxers, unless something tragically happens, will be going to the second round of the South Sectionals. You can see Landry in the pocket nicely and throws it downfield and connects with his receiver, but he was short. You can see the guy standing with the first down marker right there. And Boxers get the football, and he was injured. The receiver was injured on the play.
They've shown some Boxer love.
And he will go off the field. He's had a good game, Brian.
Yes.
Calgani, a senior for the Newton North Tigers.
And I'd have to say, with this being a playoff game, I would think that more people would have come from Newton.
The only
to
I
come
would
and
I
support.
would give them an excuse where the game did start at 5 o'clock. It's tough. 5 o'clock on 128 is awful, especially coming from Newton.
Okay.
And some of the parents are still at work, maybe, Ooh. Pass is caught by Watterson.
And that was one of the few plays where the receiver was stopped pretty much when he got the ball.
Yeah.
Because the yards after catch has been phenomenal this game.
1st and 10 for the Boxers at their own 30. Medley at quarterback. Handoff. Laguerre, he breaks tackle, breaks another tackle, just carrying football players down the field. Wow.
And he got about 10 yards again after the contact.
Looked like 15 yards. Let's
You
see
see
it again.
right here?
Yeah.
Hands it off to him, breaks a tackle there, and then you're going to see right here, he's dragged by 34.
Yeah,
he
15 yards.
Yeah,
Another
drags about
15
15 yards.
Wow. Another great effort by the Brockton High offense. They just got a number of guys to go to when they need them to produce. Medley, with a man in motion, looks in the middle, decides to run with the football, cuts across with the flag on the play, and that'll probably bring that back. It's probably holding.
Yeah, because the ball was, the flag was thrown in the backfield.
Right.
And the umpire already showed.
And he was still trying to pass, looking for somebody to pass.
Yeah.
So that was holding on the pass protection by the Brockton offensive line. So that'll bring that back, unfortunately. And that's a 10-yard penalty.
And I just want to say, what a tale of 2 seasons. The first half of the season and the second half. Brockton started off on September 6th with a win over Duxbury. Then they lost 48-40 to Lynn Classical. Lost to Everett 36-21. Beat Zavarian 41-21. Beat Durfee 49-8. And New Bedford 15-8.
There goes Watterson up the middle.
Touchdown.
He's going to score. Watterson with about a 50-plus yard run. And again, he picks his spots. Then he puts on that burst of speed right up the seam. You'll see it right here. Let's call it a 48-yard touchdown run.
Yep. So he really paused right there. And then once he saw the opening, shot through that hole and went untouched from about the 40-yard line.
Yep, 48-yard line.
Yeah.
And like you said, he paused. That's what he does. He has an excellent knack for picking, holding up before he takes that burst of speed, picking the spots, and then he just puts on the afterburners and it's over. I mean, it's tough for the defense to react when you got somebody strong and fast like that to react to that and try to get a good handle on him. Let's watch it again. See how he just picks his spot, then he puts on the speed right there. And it's off to the races. Nobody's going to catch him.
That's it.
Just a very entertaining playoff game here at Rocky Marciano Stadium, being played on Armand Colombo Field.
Yes.
So Brockton High will kick off for the umpteenth time here in this playoff football game. It's a short kick, and he'll run it out of bounds. And the Newton North Tigers with 7 minutes, 37 seconds left in this football game. Just came in here with not enough firepower that Brockton has.
Exactly, exactly.
I mean,
they have their threats.
Right.
One of their biggest threats is Landry, and Brockton has shut him down for the most part.
And they've got Tyson Duncan, who's tried to do as much as he could do, but they really don't have a lot of artillery like the Brockton Boxers does on offense.
Yeah, because Tyson Duncan, you know, he averages 3.6 yards per carry.
Yeah, that's just not going to do it in this game. But he's made a lot of receptions.
Yeah, actually, his receptions. Let's see if I can find that. 492 yards.
So that's where his strength is.
Yeah.
Catching the football. So Newton North basically has to go into passing mode now. And they run the football, trying to fool the defense. That was a gain of enough for a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. You see the score. And we got 6 minutes and 47 seconds left. Landry in the pocket, throws long. And it's incomplete. Out there to Evan Thompson.
Defended by Johnny Horn.
Evan Thompson, a big target.
He is. Excuse me.
So that stops the clock. 6:34 left. 2nd and 10. Everybody's spread out. One man in the back, lone running back in the backfield with Landry. And he drops back. Throws down the middle, has an open man, and he drops it. That was number 3.
Khalil Lofton.
I haven't heard his number called too often.
You haven't heard his number called at all. Yeah, they haven't. That's his first attempt at a reception.
And he should have had it.
Yeah, he should have had it. But that's why you haven't heard his number.
3rd and 10 for the Tigers. They're still in their own territory. Landry drops back, fields the pressure, has pressure, and it's short. And he paid the price. Nice rush by those big boxer linemen. Big number 96. Is that 96?
96 or
86? 96.
96. And that's Raymond Bento.
Yeah. Raymond Bento, and it was one other gentleman right there with him.
Yeah, 33 was back there as well, I believe.
Yeah.
And I don't see his number on my book.
So this is 4th down, folks. 4th and 10, last gasp for the Tigers. And
nice.
he is almost sacked, number 33.
And he's not even in the book. Jackson Thanis.
So
all right.
Number 33, we just found out is Jackson Thanis for the Boxers, who put the pressure on.
And you saw him, take the quarterback down. Great job by Thanis. And he's a senior, so he definitely wants to get a little bit of burn at the end the end of the season in the playoff game.
So Boxers come out again on offense. Medley hands off.
And Coach Colombo has wisely put in his reserve players.
You're exactly right. Might as well go ahead and rest Watterson.
And all they have to do is just protect the ball.
Yeah.
That's all.
Run the football and protect it.
That's it. All they got to do is just protect the ball, run the ball, and not fumble.
Yep, 5 minutes, 34 seconds and counting here in this playoff game.
Yep. And Medley, unfortunately, has to stay in. But he can handle it.
And they give it to number 39, I believe. That's
yeah, we got to learn new players.
Gibson Ako. Gibson Ako. Or Gibson Accord.
Yeah.
Gibson Ako.
Just Gibson. That's it.
5'10" sophomore.
That's it.
So that'll make it third down, about 8 yards to go for a first in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 50 seconds and counting till the Boxers go to the next round. And the word around the league is the Boxers are dangerous right now because they're playing pretty good football.
Yes, they are.
Like you said, you gave some of the scores in these last 3 football games. They've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, and you know, I was a little nervous because, you know, I've been to most of the games. Well, I was at most of the games up until the Everett game.
Yeah.
And like I said, they started losing. And then when I wasn't able to make it to the games, they started winning. I was like, oh, don't let them be snake bit.
Well, and I tell you, those games they lost, those all were tough teams.
Yes, they were.
There were no marshmallow teams that Brockton played. They played some tough teams. Those are all them teams that they lost to were tough teams that they played.
Yeah, that was a good win over Duxbury. Lynn Classical, yes. They were a very tough game. And that was high-scoring game, 48-40.
Yeah.
You know? And then Everett.
Well, you know about Everett.
We already know about Everett. But they were hanging tough with Everett up until halftime, you know, in the third quarter. And then Everett stretched it out a little bit. But the Zavarians had a lousy season this year.
But they went into enemy territory with Zavarian's field, and it was I was there, a very wet, windy football game, and Brockton was able to protect the football and come out of there with a very decisive win.
Yes, 41-21. And again, they were able to dominate Durfee, 49-8, and very tough game against New Bedford.
It's going to be about second and 8 for the Boxers. Second down and 8.
Yeah, but New Bedford coming in undefeated, you know, and Brockton had to go to New Bedford and pull out a tight one, 15-8.
Yeah, and again, that was a very emotional, nail-biting football game for the Boxers down there in New Bedford. Handoff to number 26. So it'll be, let's see, third down and about 5 yards to go for a first down. They're in Newton North territory.
And just over 2 minutes remaining in the game, and I think they're letting it get on down to the 2-minute warning. Which there is no 2-minute warning.
Not in high school.
In high school. It should be. Why not? Let's see if we can change the rules.
Good luck with the MIAA on that one. Okay, Medley back there. where one of his running backs hands it off to him, and Newton North holds them from getting that first down. So it'll be 4th down and about, let's say, 4th down and 5 yards to go. No gain on the carry. So it'll be 4th and 5.
And I see them going for it. Why not?
Yeah, why
Just
not?
Burn up the clock.
Burn it out. 1 minute and 15 seconds and counting till the end of this hard-fought football game. And give the offense credit for not getting down, because Newton North tried to make a charge.
Yes.
And the Brockton Boxers offense responded. And with the Brockton Boxers offense responding, then all of a sudden the defense got into the football game and responded.
Well, the defense has been in the game all through.
Yeah.
Because they held them to just 7 points in the first half. And
There we
there
go.
it is.
He's off to the races. And that's
A Johnny Horn.
Noah Alu.
Oh, yes, Noah Alu. Alawu.
Noah Alau, and you'll watch it here. Nice hold by the
Yes.
offensive line. He did a nice job, cut back
Nice
where the
block
hole
there
was.
by number 23.
Yes, did a nice cut back where he saw the block. Excuse me, and took advantage and made the 20-plus yard run.
That's it. And that's the final score right there, 48-14. And that was a fantastic playoff win by the Brockton Boxers over Newton North. The next opponent will be the winners of Franklin Attleboro. Franklin going into it at 5-2 and Attleboro 3-4. So it should be Franklin and Boxers.
Yeah. So tell me, Brian, let's talk about the quarterback real quick. How'd you think my man Medley did in his really first big playoff game?
Oh, he did outstanding. He did outstanding. He mixed it up with passing. He was accurate with his passes, and he was able to, keep control of the ball when the ball was hiked high repeatedly. He went up and got it. Didn't turn over the ball, except for that one interception. But fantastic job by Medley, Watterson, Reed, Laguerre, and the rest of the Brockton Boxers.
Well, there you have it, folks. Brockton advances to the next round of this South Sectional playoffs. A great football game played this evening. I'm Miles Jackson, along with my partner, Brian Madden, and we'll see you next time, folks.
Oh, real quick, I want to thank all of the BCA staff and volunteers for doing an outstanding job on the production.
Yes, definitely an outstanding job downstairs in the booth and up on the cameras.
Yes.
Great job, guys. We'll see everybody later.